Hey, what's up, y'all? I wanted to do this video about, y'all know I'm always making a post, or not always, but sometimes I make posts about just being happy while you're single. And I believe in something, I don't know where it came from. I was just thinking one day that a happily married person had to at one time be a happily single person. And just maybe an unhappily married person was at one point an unhappily single person. And I believe I am qualified to speak on this for two reasons. One, I've been married before. And for two, I have the Lord in my life, so I have his Holy Spirit. But what I wanted to share was, I'm 34 years old, and I don't know when I became content with being by myself, but I've reached that place. I just can't tell you exactly when it's happened. It took me this many years to get to a place where I am happy, like I'm good, by myself. And the scary part, I think, now is that when you truly become content with being, not just really by yourself, but, just single, you find yourself kind of wanting to stay there. And I don't want to fall into that place of complacency, because I have an aunt that I was very close to. I now see what she's talking about. Now, she's in her late 50s or mid to late 50s. Ooh, you can't push up a woman's age, but, and she used to always say that, and I just didn't understand. I'm like, how can you be happy by yourself? I'm content. All these guys will try to talk to her, and she's like, nope, I'm good. I don't want another husband. She said, I just want to be by myself. But now I understand. And don't get it twisted. Having 5 children and raising 5 children, whether you are a single mama or a single daddy, is hard. Being a single parent is hard, period. I'm not finna try to act like it ain't, because it is. It's hard. You're pulled all these different directions. We got programs. Some days I'm going to the school for one program and literally leaving and going to the next program, like driving to the next school. I mean, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure people can relate. And it's hard when you got to carry the financial burdens by yourself, and all of that stuff. But but it is what it is. This is just my life right now. I made 2 bad choices. My first husband, God told me he was not my husband, and I married him anyway. So, yeah, I was pretty, back in my early 20s. And then my second husband, I married for another reason. It has nothing to do with him. He's an awesome guy. He's actually about to get remarried. I wish him the best. But, it was just for another reason, but it didn't work out for other reasons. We just weren't compatible. But it's like, I'm good with waiting for God to send my husband. And I just want you all to be encouraged. Learn yourself. Find out what you like and you don't like. Love on yourself. It's amazing. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I say, wow, God, you gave me that mole and you did this and that. Like, God created us the way he wanted us to be. From my big nose to my bird legs to whatever. He ain't do the edges, y'all. Them crochet braids did that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, everything about us, he uniquely did. He designed it. He did that. So I'm still I didn't fall in love with myself, y'all. Just chilling. So I just believe when you get to a place of being content with just who you are, and just being alone, that's when God can send the right person to you. Because I don't want my husband coming to me halfway. You kind of like yourself, or you don't love yourself, or you didn't enjoy your time being single. Absolutely not, man. No. And God not going to send him to me like that. So I just wanted to encourage you to just, if you're single, enjoy it. I ain't saying don't date nobody. That's on you. I'm chilling. But if you want to date. But I'm saying when you get all involved and entangled in a relationship, it kind of makes things complicated. But I don't know, just love on yourself and find out who you are, so that when you come together with a person, that you can actually tell them who you are. And then we're not wish-washy and all over the place. I am not the same woman that I was 10 years ago. I am not the same woman that I was at 24. Oh, no, absolutely not. So I thank God that he waited to send my king wherever he is. Hey, honey, I love you. I don't know you yet, but, I'm glad that he waited to send him until God matured me, until God gave me more of his wisdom, until God, brought me to this place in my life, because we probably would have been divorced, because I was a whole hot mess 10 years ago. So I just thank God. So that's all I wanted to say. Be content with where you at, by yourself. And when the time is right, God will allow that special person to see your heart and to see that special. I just feel like God gives people a special love for that person that's supposed to be their spouse. So that's just what I believe, though. But I don't know, because I ain't never had it yet. So, but anyway, y'all be blessed. And I'll talk to y'all later.